What's going on, guys? TheNobleChandler here, and this is a very special video I'm bringing you today. Now, you're probably wondering, no, what is that you're wearing? It's just black clothes. Well, for any of you that are outside of America, which I actually don't know if it's any different in other countries, these are what we call thermals, and I am wearing this for a very special occasion, which I'm going to bring up my gaming chair, which you've never seen because I haven't done a face cam video ever since I had Camtasia. And where you be opening this? You cannot see it because the chair is too short. Let me bring it up. That's as much as I can bring it up. Let's try to. It's this. Oh, worse on the armrest. This is that very special video I've been hinting at for a very long time, and I was woken up at 9 in the morning by a FedEx delivery telling me to sign, and they said it was from China, and I was like, oh, I know what this is, which, no joke, the person who shipped this to me is a, if you see it, Mr. Wang. I could not make this up if I wanted to. So, without further ado, because I'm very excited, let's open this up. Oh, wait, where's the knife? Now, I'm sorry if this is a bit quiet. I am doing this with my phone, sadly. I wanted to do my webcam and this professional mic I have over here, but sadly, the mic doesn't really work that well. It's good quality, but it can't really get that much volume, so you'd have to turn up the video anyway. More than this, I'll tell you. But this is a good phone. This is the Google Pixel, Pixel 2 XL, and the camera quality is much better than my other phone, which I have sitting over here. So, let's open this up. Now, while I'm opening this up, if you can even hear me, this will be a new series I introduce on the channel, which will kind of be like an unboxing kind of deal, but I'm going to give it a name, a catchy name, which took me a day to think of, which I'm calling it Buy or Buy, which the title will, you distinguish it however you want. Now, this series will be of me buying stuff online, or buying stuff in general, whatever. Because I have some, that's not the right knife, but let's use it anyway. Buying stuff and seeing if it's really worth the buy or not. So is it something that's a good buy, or is it worth a good buy? See what I mean? This FedEx thing is actually thicker than I thought. I thought I wouldn't really need the knife as much as I do right now. You can't even really see it. I'm gonna try to put it right here and sit in the chair. That's a better idea, actually. And just try to important note, kids, do not put a knife or even something this dull towards yourself. Don't do it. I'm doing it for the sheer fact that I am an idiot. That's why I'm gonna turn it this way. And try not to prick yourselves, as I did earlier, trying to, like, if you see on this side, there's just this, and that was because, oh wait, it's on the chair. It had, like, my address details and shipping details stuff. So, this stuff you don't need to worry yourself. Wait. Now, where are we? 4 minutes in, and you don't even know what's in this yet. And I can't really edit this, I'm sorry. I would do cutaways and double speed and zoom ins if I could. Well, if I can on my phone, I'll actually do that. But at the moment of recording this, I am sure that I cannot do it on my phone, or at least for free. And now we are left with a styrofoam box with FedEx sticker. Not really sticker tape. Which, I'm curious, how do you put ink on tape? Like, is it really on the side that's, like, not sticky? Yeah, I bet. Okay, let me switch knives, because this thing's pretty... a little too dangerous for my taste. There. A plain old one. Just so I don't have to struggle more again. Ah. This is a smaller package than I expected from what I saw in other videos, but hey, now. This is what we're doing today. It is a Insomniac White Spider, Insomniac PS4 White Spider suit. Or costume or whatever. This is what I meant for Halloween. Now, this is a face shell because, you know, every time you put on a mask or whatever for Halloween, it always has that weird area around the neck because it doesn't, like, go towards your chin. Well, this helps with it. And these things are for the lenses, which, hold on. The lenses are right here, which will stick on with the magnets. Look, a little bigger things inside. Dear customer, how are you? It's my pleasure to make your suit. I sewed it carefully, earnestly, and responsibly. If you like my sewing work, please request me to make your suits in the future, which is the best reward for my hard work. Thank you so much. I can't. Worker number 88. I don't know what the name is. Right there. Oh, that's a cool. Yeah, I don't know how to spell that. Well, thank you very much, worker number 88. Now, as it shows right here, this suit base form, like just buying it just in its default, is $65. I did not buy this for $65. As it shows right here, oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not the price. I bought this for $300. Well, it was $290 or whatever, but it was like $12 for shipping. Now that's why I'm making this series. What is this worth? The $300 or not? Now, it's kind of heavy, but that's probably because of the soles and kung fu shoes they put into it. So let's open this. Got styrofoam all over me. Let's see. Oh, open it from this end. I was wondering why. Okay, let's see the lenses. Okay, for some reason, I don't know why it... Oh, wait. Oh, it was in a bag. Oh, I guess the extra magnet if one falls off. Okay. The eyes... No, they do not. Yeah, I can see through it. Not bad, just wish the eyes were a little bit more open. So far, not so good? I don't know. Well, let's keep going. Oh, here's the mask itself, right here. Which is an actual option to have the eyes cut open for you, or you could do it yourself. So, I didn't want to risk anything, so I didn't do that. Where's the... I thought I asked for a zipper on the thing. Well, they said invisible. I thought it would just be hard to, hard to see, not hard to find. Yeah, I don't see a zipper on this. That's what my order called for. Okay, well, let's put this in the mask. Let's put the face shell in. Now, I did buy this as an extra large. I know in China and other countries they do kind of run small, but this thing's supposed to stretch, which the mask is actually doing a great job right now of stretching. Let's see. Though I will say, this does make me feel like a professional con person, or not con, but someone who like goes to events, which is one of the reasons I do want to keep this, and not just for this Halloween. I also want to do a, I don't think a lot of places do this, but it's called a trunk and treat, which is basically like a pre-Halloween like candy thing where you go to like parking lot, special parking lots that are like churches or whatever, and people have their trucks or cars out, and they basically have like a little like concession thing, and they just kind of give out candy like it's Halloween. You can come up with your costume or not, but let's put the lenses on. Or I guess I should say more. Let's put the lenses on so you can hear it. I'm trying, guys. I really am. And I heard the most frustrating thing about this whole suit was the kung fu shoes and trying to put them on correctly because you can't see them, so you don't know how to orientate yourself. And now I'm pretty annoyed with the mask. You know what? Let's get back to it. The coup de grace, the main event. Oh, they do. Like an actual shoe. That's nice. Huh. Kung fu. Yep, I feel something there. Oh. Here's my extra mask. Hold on. Wait, is this the one with the zipper? Yes, it is. I was wondering. I completely forgot to ask for an extra mask. See, oh. Wait, can I? Yeah. It's a very small zipper, though. I can see why they say invisible. So that would be much easier with the face mask on. A little bit, but let's go with that a bit. Let's pull out the full cost. The shoes a little heavy. Look at that. Also, putting a little bit extra money just for better materials that would feel better, and it doesn't feel like just cloth. It doesn't feel like this. It feels like something better than you get at like Walmart, basically. Not like one of those costumes. This one you can tell they put more effort into. Now let's see, where's the... Here it is. Now I went for the back zipper, not one that goes down the back, because then that one would be way too obvious to look at. So this one, if I can unzip it all the way, goes like this. It goes from basically armpit to armpit, and it kind of goes with the lining of the suit, like what's actually on the suit, so it really is hard to see. Well, without further ado, well, first I gotta get my feet in, which the kung fu shoes, like I said, so I'm just gonna sit right here. Oh. And off screen, I'm gonna do this because I can't move the phone where it is right now. And we are in 17 minutes in. I didn't even set foot into this, so let's do my right foot first, because my left foot is bare and my right foot is in a sock because I have a really messed up toenail, almost a tail. Toenail, guess I should talk about that while I'm getting this on. What happened was that my toenail for a while has just been like white, and just like basically scratchy and white. I don't know what that entails, I don't know what that means, but basically it was like, it's kind of like, I don't know, say thinner, whatever, but it definitely wasn't as strong as a normal thing, and it kind of just like hurt whenever it was like scratched against something. So my problem was that was that one day I was just walking back into my room, you know, as you do, and it's weird, I like scratched it really, really badly, on the back of my heel on my other foot. Like, my left foot was in front of my in front of my right foot as I was walking, and then the nail kind of like scratched against it. It felt really bad. It felt like, because the main problem is, like, you know, that area under the nail that you hit that's just really, really hurts. Yeah, that was me, but times like 10, maybe. Yeah, see what people are saying. This is the most frustrating part. I just don't know the structure of these shoes. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here. I think, what I can tell from trying to put this on, it's like water shoes, maybe? Like something that just barely wraps around your foot. It's not a size problem. I made sure this is my foot size. It is my foot size, but I'm trying to figure out how the Kung Fu shoes really get on. And I think I might have just figured it out. But right now I'm at this stage where this is my heel. This is where my toes are. Yeah, I guess, yeah, this is definitely more frustrating than the mask, I gotta say. If Peter Parker had to change into this costume, he'd probably just give it up. He probably wouldn't be Spider-Man at all. Or he'd be like the bombastic Bagman that one costume he has where he's wearing the Fantastic Four costume with a brown bag over his face. If you guys haven't seen that. Come on. I'm on footwork. I feel like it'd be easier with the sock though, but because of how much I gotta rummage through with this foot and I don't have a messed up nail, like. Speaking of which, I need to continue talking about that. So whenever I scratched it against the heel of my other foot, it kind of got off the toe a bit, and that's why it started bleeding a lot the day it happened. So whenever, so then I ran under the bath, and whenever I went to look at it, because I was meaning to clip my toenails anyway, I made sure to clip that one first. Whenever I did and I grabbed it, it went back. And just earlier, that kind of happened again while I was putting on these thermals. So, let me make sure that's not touching the ground. One thing, this isn't the most expensive version of the suit that you can get. The most expensive would be like around $400 or whatever, and a bunch of other different accessories like the mask, or certain ways you have zippers and whatever on the suit is completely optional to you, but to me, I just went with what I really wanted, and there's one of a zipper around the arms, and I didn't want that. I just thought, one zipper for me to get in and out was fine. I think I almost have the foot. It's just like, it's kind of like a hole that you're supposed to put your foot in, like a water shoe, but it's like, my heel is like here, but then the hole is like over here, like way off put. Like, I gotta grab it. And because of this being compressed down so much, it's kind of just folding. It's not like opening up or anything. Okay, I think I just realized something. You guys can't see my feet, so I'm just gonna put my feet through this. It might feel uncomfortable for me, but I don't want the rest of this on, and I don't want this going on all day, so put my left foot through there. And the thing about this fabric also, at least as far as I believe from what they told me, it's supposed to kind of make you feel more warm. Like, you know how you always go out for Halloween or whatever, and it's always so cold because, you know, fall is coming, whatever. Well, with this material that it's made out of, it's kind of more insulated. Basically, you'd be more warm anyway. I'm most likely just going to wear these thermals underneath anyway, which, something I did not mention, which you probably already noticed, I am not the most skinny person. I used to, but then I started eating. I'm not fat, I'll say. I can admit, I can say I am not fat, but I can admit I am chubby. I got a bit of chubs. That's why I kind of wear these thermals, so like, well, one thing, so you don't see my bare skin, and I'm a bit self-conscious about my body. So you don't see my stretch marks or whatever. So, I got the feet on, not like, you know, correctly, but they're on. Let's try to pull the legs up. Oh, that arm on this. But I have been trying to prepare myself for this. That's why I've been fasting and moderately exercising, because I didn't want to fast and just kind of exercise harshly and then just, you know, pass out from exhaustion or just feel sick all the time. So that's why I've done like sit-ups, push-ups, well, I haven't done really push-ups because I don't have enough room in my room to actually do them correctly. Sit-ups I stopped doing because my tailbone was hurting because I kept doing it on the floor, but I kept doing planks, and so far I've been doing 45-second planks. I'm trying to see if I can go to the minute. But, you know, just in case I don't get that skinny for this costume, I got like a little like chest strap, like fake muscles thing, just so like it can kind of hide my fat better. Now I saw a video on how to get this on easier, like for like this kind of thing. So I'm gonna try that like this. Wait, get this. Oh wait, no, backwards. No, wait, no. There we go. I'm gonna do this first. Just about what you expect from every costume you get is the ends of the fingers being like that, but this does. It's pretty good. I feel like puff painting probably would have done something with this too. Probably would have made it actually, because that's what I thought puff paint was at first, making this, you know, like white fabric stuff from the game come off the costume more, but it was just adding, you know, the details and stuff, the small little details. Alright. Let's put this one on, if I even can. Of course I can. I know I can. I know I can. And wow, that's snug. It's not like tight, but it's snug. Also, well, before I continue, this facial hair will probably be shaved for Halloween, just saying. Okay. You can kind of tell I'm chubby, but again, trying to fix that. Alright. But it should look better once I get the zipper, which I'll need the camera's help for this. Zipper, oh no. Right here. I harshly believe it is these gloves that are making it difficult. "42 minutes. I still have not put on the full suit. Or, okay, technically I have. And I haven't even touched the mask since the beginning. So let's just pretend it's on, even though the suit will look a lot better. What's the back look like? Yeah, okay, because it is taking me so long. The shoes, the mask, and the zipper. Like, these are things that usually do not take. I mean, I guess if it's for a suit that's this expensive, it would take longer. And I really want this to work. Like, I want this to be a good buy because I really want to use it. But it's starting to seem like a good buy to me. Because, like, I've seen people wear this on their own, and for some reason, like, I've tried doing it, like how this other guy put on this zipper, and I just can't put it on. I need two-person help, and it's, like, and I think it's one of those things where you gotta, like, hold the fabric together because it's so, like, because whoever's inside is, like, too much for it to hold in. So I guess that probably says something about my weight. But, yeah. And, you know, one reason I'll fidget with the mask while I'm talking about this. I did, why I really did get this suit is because I have been told by my friends and other people that I basically am like Spider-Man, and I know I am a lot like Spider-Man. I'm not trying to say I'm on par with Tom Holland or anything, but because he's a lot more in shape than I am, and he doesn't have the health problems that I have, but like, randomly, because, like, I'll quip just like him. Like, if you saw my gameplay of Spider-Man, you would know. Like, I try, like, me and Yuri, the voice actor for that Spider-Man, basically say the same quips, or we say very similar quips, but he always beats me to the punch because of the pacing of the game. So, you know, sometimes my quips, you know, they're not funny. Sometimes they are funny. I just know whenever I'm in a actual, like, dangerous situation or in a tense situation, I do quip or make jokes, and I've noticed that. And only recently did I really realize that makes me a lot like Spider-Man. Now let's try to add one of these lenses on here, which you cannot see off camera. Okay, that looks about right. Yeah, I can see all that. Yeah, I should be doing it from this point of view so then I can see if the hole actually does line up or not. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. Oh, whoops. Misaligned that. Okay, hold on. And my lens fell under the bed. And it just attached to the extra magnet I have. Whoops. Get off, evildoer. There we go. Yeah, before I touch these lenses, which I should keep right behind me on my gaming chair, right there. Let me look back here, line up the holes of the masks. I think the holes are a bit too close, though. That's the thing I'm starting to realize. The holes are a bit too close to each other. To where, like, because this is kind of ideal where they're supposed to be, but, like, they're kind of too close. And these zippers are pretty tough whenever you have these gloves on. Jeez. Okay, well, now that the zipper's up, I cannot see into it. Okay, I kind of can through the little thing. Okay, and I know people are waiting to see me put this on, and I'm trying. I'm actually trying. Because I want to put this on. I want to see what I look like. Well, I'm going to look like Spider-Man, but I'm just upset that the lenses aren't open more. Like, looking through them, like, if I can, like, looking through them, they're not bad. Like, you can still plainly see, but, like, just for the look, they should be opened, like, more. So, like, this little, like, black area, like, this ring should just be, like, this, should be just like this material. And I think I was so frustrated with it at first. Okay, and I'm trying to, like, straighten out the fabric, like, under this one, which I'm doing right now. Make sure that doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Alright, let's put it on. when the lenses fell off right as I grabbed it. I'm trying to put it on. To think I spent $300 just for, like, this, like, I've seen people do this solo. And I need, like, a second or third person to help me with this. I spent $300 for this. This is looking like a good buy. It really is. Fell off again. Like, these are strong magnets, I should mention. It's just the fabric being so difficult to move. Okay, let me just put that there and then move it around. Hold both the lenses in place if I can. Actually, no. Move the fabric, hold it, then put the lens. And slight adjustments. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is frustrating. So far, about every part of this costume has been frustrating to just get right. The mask at first was, the shoes are, which I know how they work, or at least I think I have a good idea of how I'm supposed to put them on, and they're just really difficult to put on. I'm kind of regretting putting them on like that, but it looked better, you know, costume-wise. Okay. This is very off-put, very asymmetrical, and it's really pissing me off. Okay. Right here. Okay, I had it okay before, and then I tried to put on the mat. I think it's because I had it unzipped. Alright, this time, I'm gonna try to put it on with the zipper. Like, there. Even though it's, I mean, I know it's gonna stretch, but like, it just seemed like I'd scratch my head or face or whatever on the actual mask. Okay. Let's try this again. I had this. We're almost 1 hour in, and I'm still not even fully in the costume, Jesus. Okay, that's good enough. That's really good. Alright. Hopefully nothing falls off, which I'm gonna try holding this in place. Okay, I gotta unzip it a little bit. It is a tight fit. Just a little bit, like halfway. Okay, come on. It's moving, ain't it? I feel it. I feel it moving. It is. Okay, I gotta unzip it fully to put my face in. Luckily, I went with the zipper. And I didn't even need it like there's like the default is like the mask is attached to the neck. It comes with the costume, so I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to take on and off the mask. Let's zip it down. If we can. There, where's it? That catches on my hair. I see. That's fine. Okay. Okay, where's the zipper? I'm trying to find it in. There it is. Ah, it's really grabbing my hair. Okay, you're doing this way. Ah, ow, that hurt. Okay, there we go. Let's try to zip it all the way down now. Is that all the way down? I don't know. Yep, that's... No, that's all the way down. Doesn't look... Yeah, I think it's not on the mat. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of off, ain't it? Well, at least I'm right here. Hey! Hey guys, how's it doing? There we go. How's it going? Alright, let's try to... Okay, that's annoying me though. Why is it doing that? Okay, come on. Move the fabric just a bit. Oh, this one's... Hold on, let me take... If I'm in the mask, it'd be easier, right? And that's a bit creepy on its own, too. Oh, maybe... I'm dumb. Put these on after you put this on. I was struggling for like 20 minutes. I think I've seen people like say that too. Like, you want to put the lenses on afterwards. What if okay. If anyone was screaming at their computers or phones or whatever about me doing that, I'm sorry. Oh, what the fuck though? Okay, what the hell? Okay. Magnets. Where? Okay. I'm trying to see, because like the thing ends right here, so the end magnet. Where do you stick yourself to, buddy? Feel the treasure right there? No, you don't. Maybe more upwards? Oh, god damn it. Okay, this one doesn't do it though. If I just try to put it on. Oh, it does. Oh, wait, no, I think that's just how it kind of does. Oh. I'll basically clip. Oh. Luckily, I'm using my phone so I can actually see it. No, the mask doesn't look that bad. Of course, I would want the eyes to be more open, but still. Yeah, how's that look? Of course, because of it being how it is, you can add, well, either you can have this mask thing go over the neck of the costume, but if you want to make it seem more authentic, you can make it go under, which is usually what you always do, but at least with the face show, it won't, oh, that's part of the face show. It won't look weird. So if now I'm not gonna tuck it in all the way, but it does. Actually, yeah, I probably should. Alright, let's stand it. Let's see the whole, well, not the whole picture because this thing not working. I think the mask look, at least like this way, it does look pretty good. And then you see like the ears and the end of the face mask, and it kind of looks awkward. Well, this looks awkward too, but still. I think we're good. Oh, well, because of the shirts as well. Just reminder that it's kind of bundling up. Feet are still not really where, that's why they look like this. Like, this is where my toe is. Right here. So. I guess this would be the time to critique. It feels, the costume feels nice, it does. It's just, at the moment, I need a second person to help me put this on correctly. At the moment, just having one person do it is just kind of not working out for me. But, you know, the costume is, it's... Okay. I guess the real question is, do I think the costume is $300 worth? In a moment. Jesus Christ, where is the zipper? I keep losing it. Pick a video. Ugh. I was trying to get the zipper, but I couldn't find it. But do I think it's $300 worth? I can't really say. I was just about to say hell no, but, it's also the fact that I can't really put this on. If I got the shoes on, because I heard they do feel really good if you could put your feet in correctly. If I can get a second person in here, and if I didn't look chubby in this, which I can easily fix, it's probably, I mean, $300 though, I don't know. I mean, the material's good, even though it basically looks like a regular costume, but like on camera and for other people, it's not as shiny, or like you can tell it's not as cheap. I've already told you this one's not cheap. Even in its base form, $65, so. Now I just want to kind of put this on without the face shell, just see how it looks. I guess because of how tight it is and how it's made, you don't really need a face shell. But if you want the lenses to stay on magnetically outside the mask instead of having a mask, because the normal mask has the lenses like sewed into this, I believe. That's what I assume. And it's less awkward, it's more natural. But it does have a zipper, and in my order it does have lenses, so. And it has 2 awkward holes. In case I don't want the zipper for some reason, because that actually helps putting the mask on and off and getting the mask ready, which I really should realize later that the lenses come on after. And I kept talking about other people and I watched videos from about like this suit or other Spider-Man suits, and they put the lenses on after they put on the mask. So that time frame of me doing that was completely useless. I was just too focused on trying to cope with myself saying, man, did I really waste $300 on this? And it is a good costume, it's a good suit. It's just that it's very frustrating, but I guess that's what you get. I guess that's what I basically got for my money. The face shell does look, I mean, with like that does look like Spider-Man. And let's put the lenses on. Oh, whoops. Okay, apparently on the face shell it doesn't do it, but kind of tell it can. Like that little thing it was doing before, but I guess because of the fabric and it gives it a little bit more room. And that does, it's kind of like a, I don't want to say mediocre, but it doesn't really look that good of a Spider-Man. But that's because of the face shell, but then you put this on and it actually looks better. I just really think, I mean, maybe I'll, I mean, if I really want to tamper with the costume, I'll probably paint this part white, because it really annoys me that these things aren't open more. I'm pretty sure, because, like, I'm pretty sure the structure of these things says that this is the lens, this is what it's supposed to look like. But it's just too small. I mean, I guess that's my opinion. Like, with the Spider-Man game, the Stark suit and Tom Holland suit, the default of those eyes, I think, are too small, in my opinion. That's why anytime I go in selfie mode or anything, I do the surprised, What's going on, guys? It's me again. This is the day after the last recording. The footage got cut off because my phone died, so sorry about that. That's why I'm wearing something different. I'm holding the camera like this just because I don't want to put it on a stand again. The footage was cut into like 3 separate videos, but I'm pretty sure they're all going to just connect fluidly. Well, even if I'm pretty sure I can put them all in the same video. You know what? I think I'm just going to hold my phone like that. Okay. So that's not, or it shouldn't be a problem, but I'm pretty sure I can just, have them all, not recorded, all of them, like, uploaded through the same continuous, video. Now, that package, right there, that's the, fake muscle thing I was talking about. I looked at it, it looks like it can work. It does look like it can work. If, it probably shows some chubby, but, like, at least, like, the muscle underneath the thermals and underneath the costume, it can probably distract some people. I'm thinking of making a strap around it, because it only has, straps here, like, across the shoulders. So, I thought there'd be one around the waist, but there isn't. But I think I can make one with, like, string and just, like, cut a bit out on the sides. So just final words for what it is, for this, thing. The costume right there, is it worth $300? I do not believe so. I think the effort put into it is worth $3. It probably is worth $300, but I don't think the result of it, because if it's like one person making that suit, which I think my card from Myson, worker number 88, whatever, it makes it seem like he did it alone, but I don't know. The costume, it is really good, but, like, you know, I mean, I can get by the things that frustrate me, like yesterday, whenever I was actually trying to put on the costume for my family. I had to two-hand the shoes instead of one-handed, and I had to reach in and try to do that. They are really comfortable once you get them on. Um, I got secondhand help to get the back zipper on, and the costume's totally fine. Um, with that on, it just feels more snug, just feels right without that back being open, and the mask without me uh, realizing way too late about the lenses. But speaking of lenses, I bought another pair. I'm pretty sure because the lenses are from Zantai, so they should work with the same face shell, and they're Amazing Spider-Man 2 lenses, which means that they're open, and I think those are the lenses that look the most like Insomniac PS4 Spider-Man lenses, because the ones that people had made of them are like $200 or $100, and I'm not gonna buy it for that much just for lenses, for them to be basically slightly open, because I think wait, no, they're the styrofoam box has the mask in it, while the costume's in its little bag. Um, the lenses that come with this, I don't think Zentai made a Insomniac exclusive lenses for it. I think they're just the Civil War or Iron Spider ones, because whenever I look through the stores and like on Google and stuff, they look basically the exact same. I mean, they're still good lenses, but personally, I prefer the lenses to be more open. So, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 ones, depending if they look better or not, I'll have it on there. Fake muscles right there. The web shooters are still coming in. So, costume, it's great. I'm still gonna keep it no matter what, but I don't know if it's worth that much price. If you just want $65 for it to have like a normal back zipper and not to have anything special like in the not in the arms, and like the feet or something special with the mask or whatever, $65, fair price for it to be like a one piece, because the costume should connect like that, especially because the back zipper will go all the way backwards like that. So, yeah, but I didn't want that. I wanted detachable masks. The open eyes for it, I think they're like cut in the wrong places for the lenses, but I can't be too sure. I'm not a professional at this, so I think that's it. It is October 10th when I record this, but it'll probably be uploaded tomorrow or later today, not like in time frame I try to do, which is like between like 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, because that's usually whenever people get home from school or work or whatever. So, I mean, that's it. If you guys enjoy watching and you feel generous, leave a like. And if you feel even more generous, feel like subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. You know, guys, TheNobleChandler. I'll see you guys later.